I made it clear for real. Anytime I get a mic, I get a rapper say you heard of. If you talking, I confront him. Probably end up in a murder out of discourage. If you wanted to this industry on purpose, when I started, I was nervous, but I'm breaking out of service now. It don't really matter what a motherfucker say. AK is the name in the movement.
Okay, guys, so congrats. You've just turned Town Hall 9, and you're probably asking yourself, what do I do? Now, we have our first little box here. We have your Town Hall, which is newly upgraded. And at the start, we're going to want to keep upgrading the King and Queen continuously. You're going to want to keep doing that forever because Town Hall 9 is a serious grind. We're going to have some Dark Elixir tutorials about how to get this Dark up so that you two can upgrade both of your heroes at once. Without boosting or with boosting, however you guys want to do it, we will show you how to do it. But anyways, you're going to want to upgrade your spell factory. The addition of the new spell, I believe it's the Force spell, is really vital for Town Hall 9 attacks. So you're definitely going to want to get that upgraded. Being able to bring in an extra rage spell for a dragon attack, or being able to bring another jump spell or rage spell really makes the difference at Town Hall 9. You're probably going to struggle if you don't have this, and honestly guys, Town Hall 9 isn't a Town Hall that you can really rush. I mean, it's probably going to be a bulk of where your time is going to be spent playing the game, because gosh, there's another 20 levels of the King to farm, and there's 30 levels of the Queen to farm, so it is definitely a grind, and it's definitely something that you're going to want to take your time with. You're not going to want to rush through it. But anyways, guys, you're going to want to upgrade your army camps, because I believe you get an additional 20 troops for that. And you're also going to want to upgrade your clan castle, because you're going to want to take another 5 troops with you. Everything that can boost your offense, you're going to want to do. It also allows you to take a golem or a lava hound in there. So if you're doing a shattered attack, or you're bringing in a golem for a goho, maxed one, this will be very beneficial to you. And you're also going to want to find that you're going to have to upgrade your laboratory relatively soon. Now, out of all of these upgrades, you're probably going to want to do your laboratory and your spell factory first. Those are going to be making the biggest difference for you. The clan castle's important, but not as important as the army camps, so I would get those upgraded. And you're also going to want to do your storages, and I probably find that you don't need to upgrade your Dark Elixir storage to the max right off the bat, but it's something you're going to want to keep like continuously down, because as you farm up your heroes more and more, you're going to find that you're going to need to stockpile a little bit more resources, so that will definitely help you out. And as we go down here, we'll check out the defenses in order that you should probably upgrade. Now, last video we talked about weights, and we talked about how the traps, the air defense, and the air sweeper are all relatively low. So those are going to be one of the things that you're going to focus on. The sweeper is going to help you defend the dragon attacks, and as you're a new Town Hall 9, you're going to find that dragon attacks are still pretty effective against your base until you upgrade them. The air defenses, the level 7 ones, will keep most drag attacks off your base, so do not exit game. So you're going to want to find that your air defense and your traps, you're going to want to get fully upgraded. Mine are not, except for the giant bombs, just because when I upgraded my Town Hall 9, I did all the air defenses super quick. So as we jot down here, we took a look at last video. If you haven't checked that out yet, please check that out. It explains all these weights and how they're segmented, and why they're segmented the way they are in this tutorial. So if you want to check that out and get more understanding about what everything weighs, you can. Or you can just take my word for it. So you can either go back and check that, or you can just take my word for it. But the archer towers, the cannons, and the Teslas, those are all the same weight, pretty much. I mean, there's a couple number difference, like 1 or 2, but it really isn't that big. So those are going to be one of the things that you're going to be working on first as you upgrade your offense. it's super important to know that these are okay to upgrade as you're upgrading your offense, but everything in your lab you're going to want to get done, your camps. I mean, these are all the essential upgrades that are going to happen first. And then you're going to come down, you're going to want to do your traps and your defense and your sweeper. And then you're going to come down here, and once your offense is set, then you can start working on these structures themselves. So the archer towers, the cannons, the Teslas, those are all things that you can upgrade. You don't have to think much about them or how much it's going to affect you. It's very impactful weight. It'll help you out in the long run, and I think those are always good to go. Now this next segment over here that we're going to talk about, these things will increase your weight a ton. So you really shouldn't upgrade them until your heroes are a decent level. And by decent, I mean if you're going to run all 4 wizard towers and all 4 mortars, they should probably be around level 15 before you actually max these all out. So moving on here, we have the final structures for Town Hall 9, and these add the most weight. So the Expo and the bomb tower. And honestly, with what the bomb tower does, you wouldn't think that this adds a ton of weight to your base, but it really does. And it's unfortunate because it really doesn't do much. And there's a rule of guidelines to the Expos that I follow personally, and that would be when your heroes hit level 20, you can drop an Expo. When they're both level 20, you can drop 2 Expos. When they both hit 25, you can drop level 2 Expos. And when they hit level 30, you can upgrade them to level 3. Now, these are benchmarks because I find that most people have a hard time attacking max Expos, and there's a lot of fails that go on, and I think you can mitigate that, especially if you hold off on really upgrading these. If you check out my defenses down here, I don't have any extra Expos, but my king is level 20, so I did drop the first one, and my queen is going up to 18, so I haven't dropped the second one yet. But I would definitely take that advice, just because you're going to spend a lot of time farming your heroes. So if you're warring in a war clan, you're going to want to keep your weight down, especially if your heroes are down. So let's talk about that a little bit. We can exit out of here. Now, like, what's the best troop to upgrade for Town Hall 9? And honestly, if we take a look, I would have to say the Dragon level 4s would probably be the best. Number 8 here. So we have myself going in on this Town Hall 9, and the Town Hall 9 doesn't have all max defenses. It's got max Expos, but it doesn't have the max point defenses, the air defenses, or the archer towers. But it does have max wizard towers, it looks like, at least 3 of them. But these dragons, they will pummel through bad Town Hall 9s and Town Hall 9s that they don't have their air defenses upgraded. Let's just speed this along a little bit, because I just wanted you guys to get like an idea about the dragons at Town Hall 9. A lot of people say that you're going to want to learn funneling and stuff, but when you're first starting out, you're going to get matched against Town Hall 8s and low Town 9s without Expos. So level 4 dragons, if you have any inkling about Town Hall 8 and how easy it is to do dragons on Town Hall 8, then you'll definitely understand why I'm saying what I'm saying. As you guys can see, the extra spell, I got an extra rage spell, so it really just pummels these baby Town Hall 9s that you will be matched up against if you do follow this video. So I would say the dragons would be the first one, like right off the bat, that I would do. And I'm not sure what my other attack is, but I believe it is Valks or something of that nature. You're probably not going to want to do Elks right off the bat, just because it does take a high level queen in order to use these effectively. I'd have to say Goho is probably your best bet, because I've seen a lot of good attackers use Goho, and it generally involves golems, hogs, your heroes, and the heal spell. So, I mean, if you upgrade your clan castle, you can take a golem in the CC, so you really only need one in most circumstances, and then you just need to break through whatever entry walls that you have, and then you get your heroes. You could use the CC golem. You can make your own golem and put bowlers in the CC, put bowlers behind it. And you're going to want the kill squad to take out giant bombs, an expo, and the CC preferably. And then the rest of the base, you pretty much just ring your hogs around. On this base, once you get your queen upgraded, which will probably be like after Goho, I would be assuming, you can start doing your Velks. They really just kill everything. I mean, Velks are probably my favorite Town Hall 9 troop. I know a lot of people don't like them because they are hard to funnel, and they're not a noob troop. Like, you can't just go in with Velks, put them down, and call it a day. Like, you're gonna get the 3-star. Like, it really doesn't work like that. I think on this base at the start, I used the enemy's heroes to draw all my Velks in, and that's what ended up getting them all to the core. But a lot of people don't know like little tricks about that, and at Town Hall 9 especially, you're gonna want to learn the little nuances of the game. I find that like a lot of people, they go in with a plan, but they don't know like the little stuff. Like when you're setting up your funnels, you need to take out both sides, like a building on each, and then funnel your main path up the middle. And you got to leave a few like breadcrumb buildings in order to get your initial kill squad into the base. So I find like people like don't know the little nuances of the game in order to help them get out their attacks a little bit easier. But that'll come with time and just practicing in general. And I think you guys will be good to go on this. I hope this was informative. Any questions that you guys may have, please leave them down below. I love taking the time to just help people out with the game, and generally people come ask for advice all the time, so feel free to come down to the clan and ask anything that you guys may have. Please like the video, please subscribe to the channel, leave a comment if you got any questions. I'll be glad to help you guys. And stay clashy, everybody. This is Lawliet, and I'm out.